So hello my beautiful loves, mis hermosos amores. Welcome back to this channel, your channel. My name is Aleimi Tames, and today we have a very special video, I would say. And the video it's called Feminine Energies and Masculine Energies Towards Each Other. Okay, let me explain what is this about, okay? So I'm going to be taking out the masculine energies and the feminine energies in common, and I'm going to be talking to both for each option, okay? So for example, here we're going to have feminine and masculine energies towards each other, and I'm going to talk to the feminine first. What is the masculine about towards her? And then to the masculine, and what is the feminine energies towards him. Okay, it doesn't have to be masculine him, feminine her, can be vice versa, can be same sex like two women or two men. It doesn't matter, it's just like easier for me and for the rest of the people watching the video, right? So we don't get that much confusion about it. So there's the options, option 1, 2, and 3, okay? And while you're choosing one of them, first of all, if you have trouble choosing one, put your feet on the ground, close your eyes, dip slowly, and breathe deep for a few seconds while you think, like, what is my person energies towards me, okay? Then you open your eye or your eyes, and the first option that comes to your eye, probably there is where you're going to find your answer. If you feel called to listen to 2 options, go ahead. If you feel called to listen to the 3 options, go ahead. Also, let me remember you, these are general readings, okay? So some messages are going to be for you and some maybe won't. Can resonate the entire reading or cannot resonate at all. If you feel like it's not your situation, you can choose another option or go watch another video, okay? Don't get stuck with what you don't like or don't get attached to what doesn't make sense to you, okay? I want to see, okay. So to have this on mind, okay? Just like letting you know that so you can listen to the information in the right way, right? And what else? Also, go check the description box. There you can find out the info you need. If you want to do donations, there you can find the info. If you want to find me in any social media, there you can find the info. If you need any other info, check the description box, and if I don't have it, leave me a comment with your question or your idea or whatever thing. Also, don't forget to leave me comments with any suggestion videos, or if you want to see a certain video, certain question, right? And what else I think that's all. If you haven't choose one yet, you can pause the video in this moment. I'm going to start moving them, okay? So before starting, also don't forget to give thumbs up, okay? And subscribe. And like I said, leave me your comments. So we're going to start with, this is number 1, love. Number 2, the little, this little ball with diamonds thingy. And the number 3 is a feather, okay? So there. So yes. So let's go and start with number 1, okay? Which is this love charm, okay? I'm going to be putting this one right here. I just want to make sure you can see it. Yes, you can see it. Okay, perfect. Let's start. Okay, feminine energies and masculine energies towards each other. So we're going to be putting 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay. Okay. 1, 2. Okay. And 1, 2, 3. 3. Okay, let's see. Okay, so just let me channel some energy so I can tell you which energy is the masculine and which is the feminine energy. So I'm seeing here masculine energy, feminine energy. This is energy between you two, you know, like feminine and masculine towards each other. Okay, and here is like some future events are coming or what's coming to the connection. Okay, so first let's start talking to the feminine energy. Okay, which one was the one that came on the upper part of the cards? So we have Milky Way perspective and we have autumn equinox release. Okay, and for the masculine energies we have fog, veiled, and wolf instinct. Okay, on mutual energies we have volatility, volcano, fairies, earth magic. And also on future events we have cave sanctuary, rainbow blessings, and Iceland solitude on the reverse. Okay, so let's start with the feminine energy. Okay, my beautiful feminine energies, I'm going to talk to you what the masculine energy is towards you. Okay, so here I see you, you know, like you don't want to release certain perspectives you have about the connection. Okay, I see the feminine don't wanting to release certain perspectives about the connection. Here the masculine, I see like, okay, the masculine energy towards the feminine, it's like it is starting to see clearly. Okay, with the fog veiled on the reverse, it's just like starting to see clearly about this connection. Also with the wolf instinct, you know, this masculine energy or your masculine energy, your special someone, your masculine, it's very like, I see a lot of passion here. This person is very sexual, attracted to you, and I think what is moving this masculine energy is the sexual attraction, the fire between you two, you know, because we also have volcano, volatility, sorry. So it's talking about the fire, the instinct, you know, of the men. Also cave sanctuary, and we have like a ancient man like drawing there. So what I'm seeing here is that your masculine is pretty much letting his, or like I'm going to say his, but it can be a woman, letting his instinct like taking them to through this connection, right? And I see like in the past your masculine didn't have that much clarity. He was like not knowing what's going on, not knowing what to do next, what is coming from this connection, you know, was pretty much called just for the sexual attraction mostly. And also here I see like the feminine very much like denying to release certain stuff or perspective, mostly is what he's talking about. So maybe the feminine is looking at the connection from a certain perspective and the man from another perspective. Because if you see here, it's like this spot of light coming out, right? And on the feminine also, it's like this spot of light coming out. But if you see, they're like manifesting on different ways. So the masculine is like, you know, like this light stripes on the painting, and the woman is like circular, going like on circles, right? And it's like different perspectives on the connection. So the feminine have one perspective of the connection, and the masculine has another perspective of the connection, right? And what I see here is that the feminine and masculine energies both are like sexually attracted to each other, but also it's like this magic because we have earth magic with fairies and rainbow blessings. So we have these two cards that represent this magic on the connection, this special something that you see on your person and that your person sees on you. Okay. Mm, I think the feminine needs to let the masculine, uh, what would be the word? The feminine needs let the masculine do their job, because I see this masculine energy very instinct energy, like they have this instinct of going, uh, what is the word? I don't want to use the wrong word, but I see him like he needs to fight for the feminine. He needs to feel like really masculine, like he needs to fight for it. So the feminine, if you are the feminine, you need to stop pursuing the masculine and let the masculine pursue you. Did I say that right? I really hope so. But let the masculine look for you. Let the masculine protect you. Because I see the feminine like not letting the masculine protect her, and the masculine wants to protect this feminine energy. He wants to follow his instinct of protection, of being masculine, of being, like strong and the one that leads. And I see the feminine like not letting the masculine doing that. See? So let him do things for you. Let him like look after you. Let him call you. Let him text you. Let him give the first step, because I see that the feminine energy is not letting the masculine do that, and the masculine really wants to do this, right? I see that you two, feminine and masculine, have a really strong character, or will be like explosive side, right? You two have this explosive side, like can get mad, really really passionate is what I'm saying, really passionate. But this can go also on the fights you two have. So you two can be really passionate on bed, but also really passionate when you two fight, right? But still there's the magic. I think for most, I would say like 60% of people watching this love charm number one won't have had sex with your person, okay? And your person is like seeking that. Your masculine wants that. It's like seeking for that. They need they want to have this intimate sexual moment with you. What I see here is that both of you are coming into a really close connection. You two are going to start being really close to each other. Is like if the connection haven't been good enough, it's going to start being really really good. And also, if you two are not on a romantic relationship yet, you two are going to because I have Iceland solitude on the reverse. So you two are going to start to compromise to each other, and maybe getting out of the single energy with each other, right? You two are going to start being on a romantic relationship, or probably your masculine is going to be, you know what, I want you to be my partner, my romantic partner. So I see this, and like I said, the feminines need to let the masculine go after her, and like do stuff for her and be a gentleman with her. Let him feel masculine, because I feel like the feminine is fighting the masculine position, right, too. And the masculine is like a bit like, what should I do? Like, I don't know what to do, because I want to protect her, but she don't let me. you know. So let him, give him like the opportunity to protect you and to feel masculine with you, right? So this is what I'm getting here, because I see you two fighting for the masculine uh, place, right? But let him do things for you. Let him take care of you. This is what I'm seeing for number one mostly. And for the masculine, what masculine have to have on consideration towards the feminine is that your feminine is having trouble releasing this also like this wanting the masculine place. And I see that your feminine have been like through some toxic connections or relationships on the past. She have been damaged probably. And what is keeping her on a masculine energy? She's scared. So the masculine needs to understand that the feminine is scared to feel vulnerable with the masculine. And the feminine needs to understand that the masculine energy wants to protect her. Okay? So here is what is like a bit fighting these energies, because I see feminine and masculine wanting the masculine place, right? So little by little, like obviously the masculine needs to win this place where you can trust him to protect you, right? To take care of you, to do all this masculine stuff, and you can be relaxed on the feminine energy. So I thought about doing this video because I thought it was going to be really interesting, you know, what messages came through or what were going to come true in the cards. So pretty interesting here that the masculine really wants to protect the feminine and wants to really like take this masculine place, right? But you two like each other. You two feel this passion and magic towards each other. So it's what I'm saying here. Like, and like I said, I think if you two are single, there is not going to be much longer being single. You're really close to enter a relationship with your person, both of you, right? Because both of you want this. Just like you can look on internet some, for example, the feminine can look on internet some videos or some, what is called this, when someone writes about feminine energy and how to be more on your feminine energy without losing your power, you know. Feminine energy is really powerful, and masculine really wants to protect the feminine energy. I feel this, but also I see the confusion, you know. It feels confusion from the masculine because he doesn't know how to approach the feminine, you know. They feel like conflicted to each other because both are on masculine energy. So to have that on consideration, but the blessings are coming. You have the rainbow and blessings just on the middle, on future, you know, on your future with this person. So yes, have that. I'm going to take some cards and see what messages have. We're going to get messages from feminine to masculine and from masculine to feminine. Okay, let's start from feminine to masculine. What messages does have the feminine to the masculine? Okay, let's see. Give me 3 cards. Okay, here. I'm ready to give the next step. Okay, the feminine seems to be ready to give the next step. I can be myself with you. You make me feel so comfortable. Okay, the feminine is starting to get open to the masculine. So this card right here is starting to turn the right way, right? So here we have the feminine feeling comfortable around the masculine. And then introverted personality. Your feminine can be an introverted person, okay? Let's see now messages from the masculine to the feminine. Let's see. Here we have, you are my muse, my inspiration. Okay, so the feminine is the muse for the masculine. See how like the energy, like this masculine is like, you're my inspiration, you're my muse, you inspire me. I love that. Okay, now we have, stay with me, want to live this night, day, forever. So the masculine wants the feminine to stay forever with him. You know, it's like, oh my gosh, I love this. I have learned so much from you. So here we see the masculine learning so much from the feminine energy. And I don't know if your masculine have told you this. If you're the feminine and your masculine have told you this, let me know in the comments. But seems like he have learned a lot from you. And like also you're her muse, you know, you inspire. I think these are okay. You inspire him. He gets inspired by you. Stay with me. Want to live this night, day, forever. That's so beautiful. I love that. So romantic. Seems like a really masculine person, but with this really romantic way to him, right? And the feminine seems to be introverted, a bit shy, you know, like can be. So she is not too far from the feminine energy. She seems to be a bit shy, introverted. I can be myself with you. She feels, you know what, probably the masculine is getting confused because the feminine like is opening up completely to the masculine, even like all sides of her. And the masculine is a bit confused because of that. Can be that too. I'm ready to give the next step. The feminine is ready. Is so ready to give the next step. So you can have that on mind, right? Yes. What else? Let me see if I get any other, like, if I can channel any other messages. I'm going to put this right here. So I think that's it for number 1. So I hope you like it. I'm going to take these ones already. Don't forget to give thumbs up. Don't forget to leave me your comment. Don't forget to subscribe. Okay, I hope you like this video. I hope it was helpful. And yes, have a beautiful day, afternoon, night. Take care and much kisses. And let's go for number 2. Okay, this little circle with diamonds. I'm going to move the charm. I'm going to put the little circle here so you can see it at the side of the candle. Let's see, let's start. Okay, so I'm going to start. So 1, 2 and 3. Okay, there. Then we have 1, 2. Then we have 1, 2, and then we have 1, 2. Okay, let me see. Let's just like put this right here. Okay, there, and 1, 2, 3 here. You can see them. Not really. I need to put them a bit up. There. Oh, now I'm like the number 1 pile didn't saw these ones. Whoa, I'm sorry for that. I didn't check. So there, I hope you can see them there. Yes, you can see them. Perfect. So let me channel the masculine and feminine energy. Okay, so here we have the masculine on the top and the feminine on the bottom. Here is like what both of you want together, and this is what is coming on the connection. Okay, so yes, let's start with the I'm going to start talking to the masculine signs is on the top, right? And then to the feminine signs is on the bottom. Okay, so let's start talking to the masculine. Okay, here I have a really clear The masculine here is a, and let me know if you feel like, or you're feminine listening, and this really like sounds like you're masculine, or you're the masculine listening and this sounds like you. But the masculine energy here on this connection is extremely smart, extremely like fast, have a fast mind. You know, it's a masculine with really fast mind, really what is the word, you know, like really really smart, really fast, like things really fast, can take things really fast, can process mentally. I'm talking mentally things really fast. It's an extremely smart masculine energy, extremely efficient masculine energy. Okay, so what I'm saying here is that the masculine energy have really, because I'm going to show you something. If you see the cards, okay, the masculine energy like have really clear paths. You can see there's water, right? But it's like really clear. The sun is coming and you can clearly see the path, really clean around it. Also with some green around, you know, like really, really clear. And also here, like here is not much green, but it's you can clearly see, okay? And on the feminine, also is like, you know, going around where you no longer see. Also here like goes around where you no longer can see. Now on the feminine, we have desert vision quest, and it's just like a straight line, see? So what I'm seeing here is that the masculine on this connection is looking future, towards future with his feminine, okay? This masculine is looking towards future with his feminine. He's looking like at the big picture, while I see the feminine looking on the present. The feminine is like living the present, and the masculine energy is looking like on the future with his feminine, like how we need a house, we need this, if we are going to have kids, we need this other thing, I need a job, you know, like it's looking for the big picture, the masculine, and the feminine is pretty much on the present. Now on this second, the circle, second option, I see the masculine really standing on his masculine energy with his feminine, and the feminine standing on her feminine energy with her masculine, right? I see trust on each other here, like mostly. Okay, I'm just getting a vision and I'm going to tell you, okay? I see, just let me explain first. I see like, because we have rain, purification, and then vision quest on the reverse, right? So I see the feminine, like I said, the feminine is like looking just like present moment. She's looking the small picture, she's looking the present moment, but also I see the feminine a bit lost on the fog. If you see this card, see, it's a lot of fog where you can not really see clearly, okay? It's a lot of fog. Here is some water, right? Some water going all the way, but you cannot really, a lot of stones, you cannot really see clearly, okay? So I think the feminine, it's a bit like purificating her energy, while I see the masculine with a really clear, you know, image of what he wants, where he's going, how he is going to take actions. I see this masculine really efficient on his thinking, or can be her thinking, right? Really he or she can see, like the masculine can see really clearly the path is looking like on the future, because we both here see like turning around, you know, it's looking way farther on the future. He's planning, he's like thinking, what if this, what if that, and the feminine is pretty much on the present, okay? So the feminine, I see her trying to do purification on her energy. I'm going to tell you what I see from the feminine. This feminine energy seems like a very, let me see if I find the right word. innocent, I see very child energy, very innocent energy, very, like this vulnerable energy on this feminine, okay? So the feminines of this option are like, what comes to me, like very angel type, more on the version, not like the real angel spiritual thing, but more like on the version what humans think about angels, very innocent, very vulnerable, very like, like this energy of innocence is what I'm getting from this feminine. The number two's feminine energies are very, very innocent energies, very like someone that can be on risk really easy, is what I'm saying. Someone that can be taken advantage of, not because she is not smart, but because she has a big heart, right? Is what I'm saying, like a feminine with a big heart. Someone who likes to treat everyone with love, who is nice. That is what I'm seeing, this angel vision of this feminine. Someone who is like really lovely, but at the same time there's like bad people around that can see this and they know they can take advantage of her, right? Now I see a really smart, more than smart, yes, smart, wise feminine. And let me tell like something, I feel like these feminines of this option can get in situations where they are really close to be, abused, right, from other people. But they get like, I see like a strong intuition on these feminines, so they can get like they're like nice and now like being nice with someone that they meet, but they start getting like through the intuition the idea that the person wants to take advantage of her, and she like recognizes that and she just get like dry and like straightforward. But it's a really, really innocent child angelic type of energy, the feminine one, while the masculine seems like really, now these two complement really good because this one seems like a guide to the feminine. This masculine seems like walking behind the feminine, taking care of her, right, while she is like lost in the fog, kind of. I see the masculine can be taller than the feminine, like way taller than the feminine here, because the vision I get is like the masculine with his head up in the fog, while the feminine is like a bit lost here on the fog. And like the feminine don't even know the masculine is behind her, taking care of her, right? And the masculine just like taking care of her, and the feminine like about to get on the water, and the masculine just like holding her from the arm, and avoiding her to get in the water, is the vision I did get. So I see this masculine really taking care of his feminine from energetically, more energetic, can be like physical too, like 3D, but I see more energetically. So the masculine seems really protective towards his feminine, and the feminine seems to be like trusting the masculine. So here I see a feminine that she feels she can trust really blind, like in a blind way to her masculine. And I see a masculine that is protecting his feminine, that he is like behind her, letting her have her own life, go through her own stuff, and just being like the masculine just being like behind her and just avoiding the really strong damaging accidents on her, right? So like I said, I see a really smart, really mentally fast masculine energy, and this really make me feel like the masculine being like a spiritual guide to the feminine, and the feminine being like like making the masculine feel like important, feel like he want to be with her, he want to protect her, he want to take care of her, he want to be with her her entire life. Also, what I'm seeing here, we have clouds shape shifting and green man synergy, right? So what I see here is that both of you, masculine and feminine, want to be on each other's life. So here I see like a friendship or like a crush type of thing, or like a romantic relationship that is just starting, okay? Like, but I see both of you, masculine and feminine, wanting to be on each other's life. Like the masculine wants the feminine on his life, and the feminine wants the masculine on her life. I see both wanting to create together. Now, if you see here, the clouds don't have shapes yet, so it's like they haven't shaped what they want with each other, but both know they want to be with each other and create with each other, right? So what I'm trying, the message I'm getting here is that, for example, the masculine don't care if it's like in a romantic way, if it's like a friendship, if it's like on work. It doesn't matter how or the reason he wants the feminine on his life. And feels like really this masculine is respecting the feminine decisions and what she wants, and but he wants her on his life. So I think the masculine will be like, I don't care like if she wants me as a romantic partner or as a friend, I just want her on my life. And I see the same from the feminine. So the feminine also can be like, I don't care if it's like in a romantic way or like a friends or like working together, but I just want my masculine on my life. It doesn't matter how or the reason. I just want to keep my person on my life. Keep contact, keep talking, keep, like keep on track each other's. So here is really beautiful. This one, the number 2 is like a really beautiful energy, what I'm getting from here, because it feels I don't know, it feels like really nice. Also, what I'm seeing like on the future, these energies are creating a really strong foundation for a romantic connection. I see here, I know you two don't care how, you just want each other on your life, but this is creating a strong foundation for a romantic relationship, okay? Because we have iceberg submerged, and like you can see the ice, like the water and the icebergs, right? Like this, but they still go way far down on the water. So you don't see not even the half of the iceberg, or 1/4 of the iceberg is way, like goes way down on the water. So it's like a strong foundation under the water, right? Also here with the tree, you see like the roots, like a strong foundation. So what my guides are telling me is that for feminine and masculine, they both are creating a strong foundation where it doesn't matter if winter comes and the tree stop giving flowers and fruits. This tree is so strong and so well builded, the roots, that when winter ends and the summer comes again, this tree is going to give flowers and fruits again, right? So this is what these two energies are creating, this type of connection, like a strong one, which take us to a new beginnings in a romantic way, okay? Mostly, for most, can like I would say 90% of the viewers is going to be a new beginning in a romantic way, okay? So it's what I'm seeing here. What else do I get from here? Like, I see the masculine being extreme, mentally fast, extreme efficient. Like he have clearly, he have really clarity of the situation. Is looking at the big picture. He really love and protect his feminine. He really is like there for her. I think this masculine is always there for his feminine, like he's always there, and he is like always taking, like he is always behind his feminine. Well, see the feminine, like she's more like I said, a really smart feminine too, but this feminine is more like willing to live life with the consequences, like willing to learn, from the mistakes. While I see the masculine, no, I don't want mistakes. I want like everything well done. So it doesn't matter if I lose some experiences. Like I want everything clear. I want everything to be like well done. And I see a feminine that she is trying to learn from life, trying to fall, to learn how to stand again. See, I see a feminine learning from her or his mistakes, right? She's willing to learn from her or his mistakes, the feminine. And the masculine is like, no, we are going to do things the right way. Very, very straightforward energy of the masculine. And the feminine is pretty much like, but like I see the feminine just saying like, but like if we learn from our bad situations, we can have, like wisdom and all this. Man, the masculine is more, no, I don't want wisdom. I want things well done. So we're going to do things. I see a very straightforward man or masculine energy here. Well, the feminine seems a bit more relaxed, a bit more like she trusts. This feminine trusts her masculine energy, and the masculine is really behind his feminine, like protecting. Like I said, I just had this vision of the masculine on top of all this fog, looking at the feminine, kind of lost inside of the fog, and he's just like taking care, like looking from an upper side, taking care that she's not going to fall in the water, and she's close to, he's just going to, the masculine is just going to hold the feminine arm and like avoid this happening to her. So it's the kind of energy I'm getting from here. Let's see what messages have the masculine for the feminine. Let's see. Okay, this one. I'm in love with you and I know it. Do you? So here we have a masculine that knows that he is in love with his feminine, and probably he don't know if the feminine is in love with her, because we have the question, do you? Like, do you know I'm in love with you? So let's see. We have I'm loyal to you. We have a loyal masculine. Like I said, I see this masculine like really in love with his feminine, really taking care of her, really like, like looking at the big picture and trying to make the best of these clouds, like trying to make art, shapes with these clouds, with his feminine. And also, let me see. Because they throw on the floor. We get a lot from here. The sound of your voice, the smell of your skin drives me crazy. Okay, we have a passionate masculine. This can be a creative masculine, someone who sing or do like poems or write or some kind of like really creative masculine. Every time I talk to you, you boost my energy. Okay, so the masculine here feels like the feminine give him strength. Okay, is what I'm saying. So we have come with me and I never leave. So I think here's a decision. The feminine needs to take a decision. The masculine knows what he wants. He knows what he wants. I would think that this masculine is testing his feminine. Is trying to see if the feminine wants something with him too. although I see a lot of love from both, and also like very mirroring energies on this one. Because if you see, like these are like how can I call this? These are like pictures of nature and the sky, nature like in the sky, nature and the sky, and then here is foggy, but it's nature and the sky. Is different, like from the tree or the iceberg or the cloud shapes. These are different, and this one too, like nature and the sky. It's like very mirroring energies here. And let me put the messages back here. And we have, my heart is crying for you. So yes, the feminine needs to take a decision here. The feminine needs to I think the feminine is gaining clarity on this connection. So yes, now let's see like messages from the feminine to the masculine, okay? And see what the feminine wants to tell to the masculine. Let's see. Feminine towards masculine. Here we have the first one. I think you need a lot of attention. Oh, this feminine wants to take care of this masculine. I feel like this feminine likes to give to the masculine. I think this is a type of feminine that is going to rub your, like you can to be on the bed watching, for example, a movie, and she's going to be like doing this on the masculine hair, like just like giving love, or also like this kind of more romantic type of gestures of love towards the masculine is what I'm channeling here. Let's see what else want the feminine tell the masculine. Okay, let's see. And see what comes up. This one wants to come up. Says, there is an enemy in the way. Open your eyes and put attention. So for the masculine, maybe the feminine have a lot of men behind her. Like she can be having a lot of guys who have a crush on her. So here is telling like the masculine need to open the eyes and take care of his feminine, because I see a lot of men behind this feminine. Although, because also, like I said, I do get a really like innocent, vulnerable, angelic type of energy from this feminine. So can be like a lot of damaging men behind her, So maybe something the masculine wants to be aware of. This one's jumped. Let me see. We can make it happen, I'm sure. So the feminine knows that a connection can happen here. Fall asleep hugging me. Okay, your feminine wants you to sleep with you and to be like hugging to each other. That's so cute. I love that. Stay with me. Want to live this night, day, forever. Oh my gosh. It's like, I think I get this one on number 1 pile. But from here, I'm channeling like a different type of energy. This is more like if these were like, like prohibited, like, for example, like Romeo and Juliet, like they loved each other, but was like prohibited, I think is the word. Like they were not able to be with each other. So here I channel some type of energy of not being able to be with each other, or like having a really small amount of time to spend with each other. Kind of this energy. Take it how it resonates to you, but it's kind of like the energy I'm getting, that you two don't have much time to be together. Maybe you can see this person once a week, or like this type of energy that you cannot see often. So is the energy I'm getting from here. So yes, is what I'm getting from the masculine and feminine energies here, the messages I'm getting. like I said, this is bringing a really strong foundation for this connection. So I see a really, really strong connection here, really strong relationship here. And like I said, it feels like it doesn't matter how, just both of you want each other on your life, and both of you are respecting each other's decision, and both of you are like, like the masculine is like, I want this feminine on my life. It doesn't matter if she doesn't want me as a love partner. I just know I want her with me. And also the feminine is like the same. It doesn't matter how. I just want to keep him in my life. So I see this beautiful love and respect from each other. Actually, this number 2 feels really healthy, okay? So let me see. I think that's all I get from here. Yes, what else? Something else? Yeah, I think that is it. So I hope you like it. Don't forget to give thumbs up, okay? Don't forget to go to the description box. There you can find all the info you need, like if you want to contact me, or if you want to do a donation, or whatever info you're looking for, you can find it there. Leave me your comment if you have any idea of videos, okay? And also give thumbs ups, give thumbs up, subscribe, and leave me a comment, okay? I hope you like it, and take care, okay? Bye bye. And now we're going with number 3, which is the feather, okay? Yes, I'm going to be putting this one right here so you can see it there. Yes, okay, let's start with this one, and we are going to be checking the masculine and feminine energies, okay? And this one, okay? Great. Let's see. Here we have the feminine energy and the masculine energy, okay? This is energy of both, like the mirroring energies, let's say. And these are like what is coming on this connection, okay? So for the feminine energies, we have crystal, focus, lotus flower, unfoldment, okay? On the masculine energies, we have waterfall, effortless, forest, breathe, winter solstice, reflection, well, bridge. And then on the future actions, so what is coming to the future on this connection, we have dance, celebration on the reverse, innocence, childhood on the upright, and music, harmony on the reverse, okay? So here I see a connection. Okay, this one is pretty, what can I say? Pretty straightforward. Here the feminine is extreme feminine, okay? And I see a masculine. Okay, it's weird because the number 1 was like the feminine wanting the masculine place. The number 2 were like the feminine being really feminine and the masculine being really masculine. And on number 3, this one, I see the feminine being like feminine, but the masculine standing on the feminine energy. So here what I see is that the masculine have a strong feminine energy. Just like on number 1, the feminine had like a strong masculine energy. Okay, it's weird. Okay. Here what I see is that both of you are like fighting the feminine place, okay? So maybe this can be like a same-sex relationship connection, like both of you are men or both of you are women. It's what is giving me this third option. Not for all, but it's giving me like for this option can be that, like for a few of you. The others are like just like what we always see, women and men. But I see like both of you fighting the feminine energy place. So the feminine wants her feminine energy place, and the masculine, it's like he wants to stand on the feminine energy too. So I see a masculine that have a lot of feminine energy. He is like on the feminine energy mostly, okay? And this is confronting each other a bit because the feminine energies are, different from the masculine energies. So I see a bit of confrontation here, and a bit of the feminine wanting this masculine to be more on the masculine energy, but this masculine is just like really, really have a really strong feminine energy. So what I can say for this third option is that also I see winter solstice reflection can be also that you two are mirroring each other really strong, okay? So he have the reflection. This is the mirroring card, because here are the trees and then is the water, and you can see like the reflection on the water of the trees. So this is like a really strong mirroring connection. So I see love. Definitely I see like more than love. This feels like a really strong soul contract. And I mean, it seems like you have a lot to learn from each other, okay? So you two have to learn from each other. Like it is a lot of lessons coming on this connection that the feminine is going to learn from the masculine and the masculine from the feminine, okay? I think you two are, it seems like a really open connection with the well bridge. It's giving me the energy like friends with benefits, maybe like three-party situation, like both of you can be on a marriage and looking each one outside of the marriage, This kind of connection is what I'm seeing here. If it doesn't sound like your situation, definitely choose another pile because it's what I see here, like an open connection. So I'm going to talk to the people who feels that resonates this, because it's what I'm seeing like really strong. Either it's like friends with benefits, like I said, or it's like both of you are married and looking each other, like sexually and having a relationship outside of the marriage. Both of you can be only one married and the other one with boyfriend or girlfriend, like just like take it how it resonates to you. But I see like an open connection here. This is meant to teach the feminine certain stuff from the masculine and teach the masculine certain stuff from the feminine. All I have to say to this power is that it's you two need to start taking decisions, both of you. And I'm going to talk to both as if we're the same, because we have the like strong mirroring card. So we have I'm going to talk to both like feminine and masculine, like if you two both were the same, because it's the same for both. So you two need to start taking decisions on this connection. You two need to decide if you want to keep this connection and fight for it, or you're going to leave this connection and start a real connection with someone else. See, I see mirroring, so I see the feminine like coming towards the masculine and then running away, and then the masculine towards the feminine and then running away. See, is what I'm seeing here. So you two need to awaken the consciousness that you cannot keep like this forever, right? You need to, the masculine needs to enter his masculine energy. The masculine needs to start like, because we have water, fall effortless on the reverse. You need to enter on your masculine energy so this can get like upright and things can start like being effortless for you as a masculine energy, right? So the masculine needs to enter his masculine energy. This way he can breathe and enhance the feminine energy, the feminine part of the connection, like you're feminine, right? Because I see a really feminine energy here. Is like extreme feminine, really, really feminine. And feels like she wants a masculine energy and not be fighting for the feminine place with her masculine. So here the masculine, if the masculine wants this connection, he or the masculine energy needs to enter the masculine energy as it is, right? What is coming next? I think they're having a lot of disagreements on this option, like a lot of fighting, a lot of like like not going well, and pretty much not taking serious this connection. Like I feel like both of you are not taking serious this connection, which is causing disharmony. And here what I have to say to feminine energy is that you two both need to start deciding what you want for your future, where you're going, what you want as a partner, and if you can find it on this masculine or in this feminine. And if not, stop making the other person miss or lost her or his time, and take the decision and say, what, like, let's be real. I'm not taking this seriously and I'm not going to take it seriously. See? So you two can stop missing time, right? That's really straightforward. Like, it's here the energy I'm channeling is you two need to start taking decisions. If you keep on this energy of not taking serious this connection, it's not going to last. Okay? It's not going to last. You need to take a decision, talk with your partner or your other energy, your masculine or your feminine, and be straightforward and tell, what, I want this, and this. And I don't know if you want to fight for this or you just want, we should end this connection. Because if you don't start taking decisions, it's not going nowhere. And you are just like going on circles on the same place. I'm going to take like messages from the feminine to the masculine, okay? So these are the messages from the feminine to the masculine, and see what the feminine wants to tell to the masculine. We have, sometimes I feel you have an ice heart, okay? So this feminine can feel like the men sometimes have like an ice frozen heart, and this can be because the masculine is more on the feminine energy. I have kills me thinking and watching you and not be able to make a move with you, is what I'm seeing here. Like, it's an open relationship. It's like both of you have a partner already, like a romantic partner, or there's something that won't or don't let you two go forward on this connection, okay? This situation is driving me crazy, okay? That's the feminine energy, the feminine messages for the masculine. Let's see the masculine for the feminine, okay? What the masculine have to say to the feminine? What messages does he have for the feminine? So we have sexual attraction but not enough love, okay? We have let's make it work, and we have heavy spying you. I love watching you. I want to know what's going on with you. Okay, this masculine is spying on the feminine. This masculine is like stalking the feminine a lot. And I would say this masculine, it's not feeling that there's enough love to give the next step. Okay, this is like the masculine messages to the feminine. So it can be like really strong sexual attraction, but not enough love. But although this masculine wants to make it work, so I see like both of you want to make it work, but there's like a lot of blockages there. So you two need to talk seriously and start making decisions, because if not, it's not going nowhere. Like, and if you feel like this is not your option, choose another option, or like just watch a different video. But for this option is what I'm saying. If you two don't start to take decisions, this connection is not going nowhere. Okay, so have that on mind. I hope you like it. I hope this was helpful. Don't forget to give thumbs up, like, subscribe, leave me a comment, and what kind of videos you want, or a question you want me to ask to the tarot, or any ideas of videos, you know. Also, go check the description box. There you can find the links for donations, the links for contacting me, and some other stuff. And if you don't find the info you're looking for, leave me a comment and I'll check it out and try to answer as fast as I can. Okay, so take care, be nice, and yes, I hope you like it. Take care. Bye bye.